And now, alhamdulillaah, mashallah, tabarakallah. Story time, lend me an ear. Story time, it's finally here.
Story time. Alhamdulillah, it's story time again. Ahlan wa sahlan wa mahaba bikum. Well, how are you children feeling today? Are you ready for a story? Allahu Akbar! Our story today is about sharing, because sharing is caring. There were once two little boys from the same masjid. These two boys frequented the masjid a lot with their fathers. Walhamdulillah. Now, because these little boys were young, one of the sheikhs, the female elders from the community, advised the fathers that they should bring some little trinkets, toys, or something to distract the little boys to keep them well behaved while the adults prayed, read Quran, made dhikr, and things of the like. So the two fathers took that advice and would bring their sons to the masjid with small bags of toys. The only sad part was, one of the children came from a wealthy family, so he had, mashallah, very good toys, very big toys, toys that lit up the room, the lights were so bright. But the other boy came from a family that wasn't so wealthy, that didn't have as much money, so his toys weren't so great. They weren't big, they weren't large, and the lights weren't that bright. So, after noticing, the father of the more wealthy boy petitioned to his son, "Son, you know, it would be nice of you if you were to share your toys with the other boy. That way you two can equally have fun and share in the fun. Wouldn't you like that?" But his son replied,
"No, I don't want to share. These are my toys."
So the father persisted and insisted that his son share. So reluctantly, his son shared his toys and even gave some of his toys to the less wealthy, the poor child. But unfortunately, he wasn't nice, so he would break and destroy the toys before giving them over. But the poor child, being the gracious and kind child that he was, would always say,
"Shukran, thank you for sharing your toy, and thank you for giving me this toy. I really do appreciate it and will take good care of it."
But the rich boy thought this was hilarious. So he continued on with this way, coming to the masjid with toys he no longer liked and would break them, smash them, and give them to the poor boy, laughing, and was even rude enough and nasty enough to sometimes throw the toy at the poor child, saying,
"Here, take this one."
But as usual, the poor child was grateful and thankful for receiving the gifts, saying things like,
"Alhamdulillah for your kindness and giving me your toys. I will do my best to take care of them and enjoy them. Bi-idhnillah."
So this continued to go on for weeks and weeks, until one day, the rich child's father noticed what was going on. And the father sat and watched as his son saw that the poor child was playing with a big, grand, large, bright toy that lit up the masjid. MashaAllah. And he wasn't too happy. So he approached the poor child, snatched the toy away, and said,
Where did you get this from? You can't afford a toy like this.
The poor child replied,
This was one of the toys that you gave me. Me and my father worked on it and worked on it until we were able to fix it. And alhamdulillaah, Allahu Akbar, we were able to fix this one. Would you like to play with it?
The rich child said,
No, this was mine. I want it back.
At that moment, the rich child's father stepped in and said, No, what are you doing? That's not nice. I asked you to be nice and share your toys, not be selfish and take them back. Let the child have it back. So then the rich child looked at his father, rolled his eyes, broke the toy and threw it back to the poor child. So then the father said to his child, Son, didn't I teach you to be better? Didn't I teach you to be nicer? Remember what I told you about the young Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu? He was a kind and generous boy and wouldn't refuse any invitations or any request. He would distribute his things in charity and give them away as if he was never afraid not to receive anything else in the future. And he would only give away the best of the things he had, not the broken old things that he no longer wanted. Remember, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, None of you truly believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Oh, MashaAllah, Tabarakallah. What hikmah the rich boy father had. So remember, boys and girls, always be nice, always be gracious, and thank Allah, for the Muslim always says please and thank you and alhamdulillah. This is what we call good adab, excellent manners and behaviors. Walhamdulillah. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey, As-salamu alaykum. Did you like today's video? If so, please subscribe, hit the like button, and feel free to comment below. Let us know exactly what you think. Also, take the opportunity to share with us. What would you like to see in the future? What would you suggest we do? We appreciate you guys watching. Alhamdulillah. Well, until next time, ma salama.